and welcome back to another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen, where we show you how to make easy, authentic Puerto Rican recipes. We're on day 2 of our quarantine series, and today we're going to be showing you a super easy, delicious recipe for banana bread. You probably got some extra fruit, maybe it's been laying around for a while, it's getting some dark spots. This is the perfect time to go ahead and make some banana bread. So let's get cooking.
Puertorriqueña, yo te la traigo de Cupey, de Vega Baja y de Santurce, de todas partes de Puerto Rico.
The ingredients for today's recipe includes sugar, bananas, eggs, butter, baking soda, salt, sour cream, vanilla extract, flour, and I have a mix of walnuts and chocolate chips. The general idea for making this banana bread is that you mix all of the wet ingredients first and then add the dried ingredients. We're using a hand mixer in this video, but you can also use a stand mixer if you have one, or just do it by hand if you don't have either one. We will begin by creaming the butter and sugar. With the mixer on high, mix the butter and sugar until it's light and fluffy. This will take 4 to 5 minutes. Once it's ready, add the eggs and mix well until they are thoroughly incorporated. Add the vanilla and the bananas. A lot of recipes call for you to match the bananas by hand before adding them. I'm all about using the least amount of dishes, so I prefer to add small chunks of the banana directly into the mix. Mix on high until the bananas are well incorporated into the mixture. This will take a couple of minutes. Add the sour cream to the mixture and incorporate it. Now let's add the dry ingredients. Add the salt, baking soda, and flour into the mixture. With the mixer on low, just mix until incorporated. You don't want to overmix here, it will make the banana bread tough. If you decide to add the walnuts and chocolate chips, or either one of them, this is the time to add them. I prefer to incorporate them by hand. Prepare the baking pan. I'm using a 9 by 5 by 3 inch loaf pan. Butter the bottoms and the sides and cover with a piece of parchment paper. Pour the batter into the prepare pan. Try to make it as even as possible on the top so your bread bakes evenly. With the oven heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, add the pan into the middle of the center rack. Bake for about 1 hour, or until a toothpick or cake tester inserted in the center comes out clean. Each oven is different, so I would suggest that you check your bread at about 40 minutes in and then every 10 minutes from there on. If you notice that the top is browning too much, you can add a piece of foil to the top to prevent it from keep browning. Once the bread is cooked, take it out of the oven and let it rest for about 3 minutes. Then take it out of the pan and put it on a cooling rack. The parchment paper makes it really easy to take out. Then remove the parchment paper. Let it rest in the cooling rack for about 15 minutes before cutting it. Enjoy! Guys, our banana bread is ready. Let's give it a try. I did add chocolate chip and walnuts. Those are optional. If you just want plain banana bread, go for it. I strongly prefer it with walnuts and chocolate chips, so I went ahead and added those. It's so delicious. It's moist. It's flavorful. The banana flavor comes through and it just pairs so well with that chocolate and that walnut taste. Guys, this is day 2 of our quarantine series. We'll be back tomorrow for another episode. It's gonna be a good one, so please come back and watch it. And if you like this recipe and this video, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that. Hit that bell button so you get a notification every time we put out a video. And we'll see you for another episode of Jeff and Joe's Puerto Rican Kitchen.